Hello everyone, welcome to my first voiceover video. This is a job that we completed in Grays for a new client called Beverly. We completed this a few months ago, but only just got round to uploading it. We started off this job by turboing the back garden, as normally we would have trimmed up the edges with the turbo nozzle, got to work with our flat surface cleaner, but we just felt with the amount of weeds that are actually coming through, felt it was just wise to turbo the whole lot. It took a bit longer, but we got the job done correctly. Right, that's it from me for the minute. I'll let you watch a bit more of the video. I know everyone loves the satisfying side of it, so once I'll let you watch a bit of it and I'll catch up with you in a minute. Right, as you can see here, once all the patio was thoroughly jet washed, we give it a nice rinse to get off any excess grime, dirty water and stuff like that. This is a sped up version, but it does take a little while, sometimes longer to rinse it than it does just using the jet wash. We like to take our time with the rinses. I find this is probably the most important bit, to make sure there's no grime left in any of the joints, sitting on top, no puddling. Just so it dries that bit quicker, allows the chemical that we apply to work properly, it ain't diluted with water, and it's just easier to drain, easier for drainage to allow to dry to sand and seal it. As you can see here, we'll start applying the chemical. It's just for a lot of people that ask, a sodium hypochlorite dominant mixture with a few other little soapy ingredients in there. Nothing else fancy, but the hypo, as we like to call it, that does the main parts of the job. For anyone else trying to get started, just find your local farmer's shop or buy it online. Sodium hypochlorite, it's got to be the best chemical you can use, obviously in the right situations. Then anything soapy, I use some more soapy patio cleaning and concrete cleaning chemicals, but to be fair, I've known people to use just Fairy Up liquid, detergents, anything like that. It all does the trick to soap it right up, helps stick to the blocks, gives the sodium hypochlorite a real good chance to work its magic. Even traffic film remover, that's a good one to use to get up any grease stains and stuff like that. Also very soapy, so it gives that satisfying look to it. Once the chemical was all applied, left to sit for a good half an hour, 20 minutes, we then rinse off all the excess. As you can see, here's a little close-up for you. I know the camera work ain't the best, but just starting off with all this video stuff, so learning on the job as such. But yeah, as you can see there, the chemicals definitely worked its magic, brought a bit of vibrance to the blocks, a bit of life. Got rid of any black spot, lichen, any imperfections in the blocks. Here, as you can see, we've started sweeping in the kiln sand once all the all the rear patio was all dry, ready for a good sweeping of all the sand. I know it looks like there's quite a lot of tram lines left, there's a lot of excess, but don't worry, we give it a good leaf blow off over straight after we've done all the sweeping and swept off as much excess as possible. Here, as you can see, is the final stage of the job. Once all the sand is done, swept in, blown off, we then apply our sealer. There's a bit of a debate always going on whether it's better to roller on the sealer or to give it a spray on. I always find spraying is better for most situations, just as you can control what goes on. You get a nice even application, and with the roller I've found that sand tends to stick to the roller, and you're just spreading sand throughout the areas that you're sealing. We always give it a once over, as thick as possible. Really, you don't want to soak it, as you want to give it a couple of layers just so it's deep into the blocks. So we give it a nice quick go over. Sometimes you miss some, sometimes you don't. It's no problem. We normally give it 2 to 3 times applications, just to make sure we got everywhere is thoroughly smothered. And as you can see, it's going down a treat. I'll let you finish off watching, as this is satisfying to most people. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.